Hello. Hello, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. It is the first of the live transmission, and I just received this guidance to do so yesterday. Therefore, I know there are not going to be many participants, but I did share live on Facebook as well. It is part of my calling and my mission of sharing with you, whomever is listening, and I'm going to do it periodically now, sharing with you the fact that we're all called to connect now with our higher selves. The whole realm it's open and it's available to us. We are meant to hi Heather. We
Hi.
are meant to just reach out. So we are now told that our angels and archangels and our spiritual guides are guiding us every step of the way, which we already knew. But what we didn't know, many people didn't know, is that with the portals and the doors open, we can now reach out to them. We can actually start a relationship with them. We can talk to them. We can ask them questions. And so it is an invitation, an open invitation to everybody who is listening to this, everybody who's resonating, to just find that desire within themselves to give it a try. Give a try to this connection with your higher self. Why is this so important right now? It is important because we are in a period of transition from the old energies being in charge of each and every one of us here on Earth in the 3D dimension, or density, as some of us are calling it. But now the transition is happening towards a higher dimension, and it's not only for certain people, but it is for the humanity as a whole, and it is for the planet Earth. She is going through these changes together with us, and it is really important that we follow our inner guidance and we follow the guidance from our own angels, which are always with us and which will always tell us what is the best path, what is the best direction for each and every one of us, rather than listening like we did so far to the guidance from outside of us, the guidance that even sometimes is coming from our minds, which are unfortunately still very programmed with limiting beliefs, with habits, with the regular beliefs and values that are based on societal and generational programming through our childhood and even before that. So now we're called to detach ourselves from the old programming and start following, first of all, recognizing and then following the guidance of our own inner self. Yes, the higher self. And so many people, before we get started, many people are asking, what is the higher self? The higher self, it's the multitude of your past, parallel, and future existences, and it knows all the wisdom. It has access to all the intelligent wisdom that you have acquired throughout your life experiences. So for those of you for whom this may be a new concept, I assure you that it is not, and you can go ahead and start Googling. You are here, you are attracted to this information for a reason, and I'm not going to get into details with that. But if it is something that attracted you, and if it's something that it's interesting to you, you are also called to connect with your higher self. And instead of looking around and taking decisions in your life based on other people's opinions or based on what your mind perceives as being logical or illogical, I invite you now, we invite you to go ahead and connect with this pure, divine, unlimited part of who you really are. And so, with this being said, my name is Sanda Kruger. I am an intuitive life coach. I am also a channeler, and I have been channeling the sacred divine feminine energy. And it is the energy that we can use. Many healers are using through their hands to offer healing capabilities to others, but we can also use it telepathically. And so my guidance, my primary guides at this point are what we call the Pleiadian High Council of Erra. However, I am very connected to the Ascended Masters, especially to the feminine, the sacred feminine energy that comes from Jesus. And my very easy, smooth connections are with Mary Magdalene and Virgin Mary, Mother Mary. And so also I am very connected to the waters of this planet. So no wonder my whole background has, in my life, I felt such a aliveness and such a joy when I'm in the water. And if any of you have felt the same and you feel the water gives you life and gives you power, that happens to many of us here on Earth because water is the carrier of life. But if you feel that it's a special connection, then you can reach out to me and we can talk more about it. So with this being said, I'm going to explain to you a little bit how I get into this channeling state. I'm actually learning more and more how to switch the brain waves from the beta state to the alpha and then into theta. And so there is science behind this. It's not some woo-woo thing. But again, it's a matter of everybody, each and every one of your perspectives. If you came towards this, then either if it's a recording or it's the live transmission, then there must be something in there that it's just making you interested and it resonates from the depth of your soul. And so I invite you to participate openly. So as I said, it is the first transmission. I'm going to have a few of them periodically. But today we're going to see how you can connect easy with your own guidance, with your own higher self. So what I invite you to do first and foremost is to take a deep breath and try not to overanalyze what I just said, even though if it is your first connection and your first exposure to this information, your mind is going to analyze it and turn it on all sides. But I invite you right now to just observe your thoughts that are coming and just let them pass. Release them. You can take another deep breath in and exhale, relaxing into your body. Keep your spine straight, even if you are sitting or standing. And if you are sitting, you can keep the feet flat on the floor, or you can cross your feet in a meditative posture. Your palms can be on your thighs, or you can turn them and have the palms up on your knees. Just relax into your body and focus your attention with your eyes closed. Behind your eyelids, lift your eyes up to focus in between your eyebrows, where your third eye is located. And then you can actually activate it if you choose so. This will automatically put you in an alpha brain wave. And then from here, let's take another deep breath. Hold. And exhale. We're going to do 2 more. We're going to hold for a couple of seconds. 1 deep breath in from your abdomen. And exhale. And 1 more. Deep breath, and now exhale, and just allow yourself to relax fully into your body, still keeping your spine straight. Keep focusing behind your forehead, in between your eyebrows, and just follow the guidance of my voice. And now I'm going to invite the Pleiadian High Council of Erra to join us in this transmission and give you the information about how you can easily connect with your own guides, with your own higher self. Hello, dear ones. We are the Pleiadian High Council of Erra. And we thank you for being here to this transmission. We love you. We love you. We love you. And we are here to support the transition of Earth and humanity from the 3D reality into the 5D realm where you are meant to be. We are happy to be here at this time. There is a lot of Pleiadian activity on Earth and around it. And we invite you all to get in touch with your own guides. They have been always with you. They are always with you, and they will always be with you every step of the way. But now you are invited to connect with them. And so, as this vessel told you, the state of relaxation is what's important. Meditate, 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 meditate. That's what we can tell you to do all the time, because meditation, it's connecting you with your angels, your guides. If you are watching this either now or in the what you call future, you are one of the humans that is here to, at this time, help maintain and raise the high vibration of Earth and humanity. There are many forces at play now on your planet, and We are around to help you maintain your high frequencies and not be anymore overwhelmed by fear and doubt and limitations of any kind. We are here to encourage you to find joy and to find peace with all that is, because all that is, it is your choice. Believe it or not. It is your choice. You are not guided like a puppet by somebody from outside yourself. You are, in fact, the creator of your own reality. You all are the creators of your realities here on Earth. And so we invite you to just embrace these realities and find joy in them, because this is the purpose of you being here, and not of living existences in fear and doubt and limitations of any kind. So now that you have attuned to our vibration, we invite you to ask a question to your angels and your higher self. They are always with you. So now we tell you how to raise your vibration and get in touch with them. One way is to participate in these transmissions and raise your vibration with us. And this vessel has received directions to provide and facilitate these transmissions for you. However, you can also do it at your own time and space. You can do it anytime you want by allowing a few minutes on your own in meditation and just initiate the dialogue with your angels. They will respond. We promise you. And now let's start by encouraging you to maintain your focus on your inside of self and open your heart, because the heart is the portal through which we communicate with you and through which you can connect with your angels. Some of you may see them, some of you may hear them, and some of you may feel them, and some of you may just receive thoughts as messages from them. All of it is okay, and it's all meant to connect you with them and for you to receive guidance from your guides directly. Just like we guide this vessel, we have guided her for a while, and now we facilitate that for you. And now she's ready to let us speak through her. So let's start. Focus on your heart. Open up your heart. And if there are any thoughts, just let them pass and focus your full attention on your heart. If it's easy for you, you can put a hand on your chest and feel your heartbeat. And we offer you these words to say either out loud or in your mind. My dear angels, my higher self, I am requesting your presence, and I am open and ready to hear your guidance. Now, for some of you, it will come right away. It just depends on how much resistance you have and how much your mind is trying to analyze everything. And for some of you, it may take a while, but we facilitate the vibration that it's necessary for this connection to happen. So now, here is a question that you can ask your higher self, your angels, just like you would ask another human being. Ask them, what are their names? Ask them how many they are. Ask them if they are from the angelic realm or they are like us from a different, what you call, extraterrestrial civilization. We are this vessel's higher self, and if you were drawn to this transmission, your higher selves may very well be just like us. The main purpose of this transmission is to just put you in touch, not overwhelm you, but get you in the frequency in which you need to be to connect. Now you can maintain that frequency, moving forward for a few more minutes. But once you have access to it, it's like you acquire a new taste. Once you taste something for the first time and you really like it, you will always remember it. And you will be able to go back to it as you wish. The only possible barrier between you and your connection with your higher self is your human mind. We will tell you right now that the more you try to understand and make logical sense of us and the possibility of your connection, the more difficult you make for yourself the connection. We thank you for this time, and we will certainly see you, like you are saying, again. Remember that you are our family and we are yours, and we love you, we love you, we love you. And now I invite you to come back to your senses. Turn your attention back into your body. You can wiggle your toes, you can wiggle your fingers, and you can, at your convenience, open your eyes. Ah. And thank you for being here. Thank you for having this experience with me. I was actually nervous because I had the feeling since yesterday that they are going to come in, and it is my first time when I'm doing this in this environment live. And so it's yeah, it's interesting. So thank you for being here and sharing this experience with me. I am recording it, so it's going to be interesting. And because it's just the two of us now, and I know that there are going to be other people joining us at some point if it resonates with them. Heather, if you want to, just because I want whomever is watching to, if you want to share your experience, what did you feel, if you get to connect or not? I'm just curious myself, to be honest.
Yes, I felt a lot of energy, and I connected to the Pleiadians, and they said there were 200 of them on the 9th dimension. And the reason why I know that I did connect to them, because I always ask if I'm connected to move my pinky, and the pinky did move. So I felt a lot of energy in just from the bottom up and then through my fingers. So yes, that's who I was connected to. So it was amazing. Yes.
Did you get any insights into your own guides, your own higher self?
I didn't ask anything, but I will practice and ask more questions. Yes.
Yes. And interestingly enough, I mean, we may be of the same soul family. We may actually have the same higher selves, the same guides, and some of them would be mine and yours, and like humanity on its own can have one. Like we have Jesus, and most women are connected to the feminine, the sacred feminine energy, and we can, most of us connect with Mary Magdalene, and so all these experiences can be very well intertwined. And I'm excited that you connected with them, because they do feel in a special way. And even now, I'm still bouncing. Like, this is
Yes.
one of, and to me, it feels different when it's the Pleiadians versus when I am connected with Sirius or with Mary Magdalene. I don't do this movement. I only do it with the Pleiadians, and it's interesting to see how it feels. Where, if you want to tell me and the ones who are listening, how did you, other than the pinky, did you feel it in any other place in the body? Any vibrations?
Oh, the vibrations everywhere. But when I connect, I always ask, am I connected to whoever it is? And to move my pinky if I am, and it would just move.
That's so amazing. Thank you. So
Mhm.
I don't know, for those who are watching, oh my gosh, it's been 45 minutes. It felt like 5 minutes to me.
Yes.
Wow. So another thing that's very interesting, and I'm understanding more and more by channeling them every single day. This morning I got some really interesting information. But what I'm understanding more and more is that time, it doesn't really exist from the 5 dimension and up. And it's so interesting that you said that you felt them at the 9 dimension, the Pleiadians at the 9 dimension, because they've always, the 9D Pleiadian collective has always facilitated my connection with my 5D Pleiadian council of Erra. So I asked at some point, and I'm going to end with this, what is the difference between the 5D and the 9D? And they explained to me that at the 5D, they still have physical bodies. However, from the 7 dimension and higher, they're all light bodies. And it's just an amazing experience that you actually confirm that you connected to the 9D collective, which is, the higher vibration. And so
Yes.
I'm just going to take a full kind of leap of faith here. And I know that you particularly, Heather, you feel energy on the energy consciousness scale. Are you able to tell me and the ones who are watching or listening to the recording, what level did you feel, did you perceive the vibration was during the transmission? If you can, of course. And thank you.
I have to check if it was very high, but I have to muscle test and check to see what I was at. I can check what I am now.
Sure.
Okay. What am I vibrating right now? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. I'm at 7,000.
That's amazing. Okay,
I can
7,000 is
check yours too.
Yes, please.
7,000 is very, very high. Yes.
Yes.
I can check yours too if you like.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to connect to your higher self. Sanda's higher self. Can I connect to you? Your higher self? Yes. What are you vibrating at right now? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. You're at 8,000.
There you go. That's amazing. Thank you. And
Yes.
for those of you who are watching and you want to experience this, we are inviting you to our next transmission, which is going to be next week. Next week, it's May 9th, and probably not at this hour, because I will see how I can. What they do, they just send these messages. What they did yesterday, they said, starting tomorrow at 11 o'clock, you're going to do this transmission. I had no idea other than it's going to be about connecting with the higher self. I don't know details. And then they said, well, you should do it periodically. But I didn't check to see that I have an appointment or not. And so I do have something scheduled next Thursday at 11. So I will announce to tell you exactly at what time that transmission is going to happen. But I don't really know right now. Let me check. is going to be a transmission in which they're going to help us with removing and eliminating limiting beliefs from the subconscious mind. So there you go. It's going to be very powerful because I think many of us need that. Just because we get connected to our higher self, it doesn't mean we are losing our human identity. We are invited, from my understanding, to embrace this whole 3D experience, but to lift up to the 4 and 5D at this point, because we can, and because that's our calling, because we're meant to live in a higher vibration, this particular 3D life. But the 3D matrix is not going to go away. We are just invited to experience it from a different point of view, and that's how I'm understanding it. So, but I will get more clarity, and we're going to have this transmission again next week. It's going to be Thursday, but it may be earlier, maybe 10 a.m. I'm thinking right now, just so I can keep and honor my appointment at 11. So thank you again, Heather, very, very much for being here and doing this. I have recorded this. I'm going to make it available on my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.